Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Jack who lived with his mother. They were very poor, and their most valuable possession was a single dairy cow. One morning, Jack's mother told him they had no money left for food. She said, "Jack, you must take our cow to the market and sell her so we can buy some bread." Jack was sad to part with their beloved cow, but he knew they had no choice. On the way to the market, he met a peculiar old man. The man looked at the cow and said, "That's a fine animal, son. I'll give you something much more valuable for her." He opened his hand to reveal 5 shiny, colorful beans. "These aren't just any beans," he whispered. "They're magic beans." Jack, being a curious and hopeful boy, was fascinated. He imagined the wonderful things magic beans could do. He quickly agreed to the trade, gave the man the cow, and ran home with the beans, excited to show his mother. When he arrived home and showed his mother the beans instead of money, she was furious. "You foolish boy," she cried. "You've traded our only hope for a handful of worthless beans." In her anger, she threw the beans out the window and sent Jack to bed without any supper. The next morning, when Jack woke up, he couldn't believe his eyes. Outside his window, a gigantic beanstalk had grown, so tall that it reached all the way up into the clouds. The old man was right. They were magic beans after all. Filled with a sense of adventure, Jack decided to climb the massive stalk. He climbed and climbed higher and higher, past the birds and into the sky. When he finally reached the top, he saw a magnificent castle floating on a cloud. He tiptoed to the castle and peeked inside. There he saw a giant counting huge piles of gold coins. On the table there was a hen that laid golden eggs and a magical harp that played beautiful music all by itself. Jack knew this treasure could solve all his family's problems. When the giant fell asleep, Jack bravely snuck in, grabbed the hen and the harp, and scrambled back to the beanstalk. But as he started to climb down, the harp cried out, "Master! Master!" The giant woke up with a roar and chased after Jack. Jack slid down the beanstalk as fast as he could with the giant right behind him. As soon as he touched the ground, he shouted, "Mother, bring the axe." His mother rushed out with the axe, and Jack chopped down the beanstalk. With a tremendous crash, the beanstalk fell, and the giant along with it, never to be seen again. From that day on, Jack and his mother were no longer poor. The magic hen laid a golden egg every day, and the harp filled their home with beautiful music. They lived happily ever after, all thanks to a boy's bold adventure and a handful of magic beans. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.